What else do we need? You guys, no smoking here, right?
No.
Will they give you patches?
No.
Stress books, do they work? Stress walks, do they work?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes better than nothing, right? Yeah. You know what I do when I get stressed?
What?
I just nap.
Yeah, so we.
There's one of two things. I either nap or I masturbate when I'm stressed. It's one of the two. It's about getting honest here. About getting honest.
I need to tell you, both of them work.
Both of them work, right? Man. Anyone seen that? I was gonna talk about something. Anyone seen that commercial? We actually have at the VA where I work. They have a drug called what's it called? Chantix. Anyone ever heard of Chantix?
Yes.
Anyone ever read the side effects for Chantix? Yes? Side effects for Chantix, for those of you who don't know, it can cause homicidal or suicidal ideations. They say if that happens, call your doctor immediately. I don't know, I think if you're trying to kill yourself or kill someone else, maybe you should just have a fucking cigarette. I ain't no PhD, but maybe it just ain't your time to quit, you know? You know, imagine, how you doing when you're smoking? Haven't had a cigarette in 7 days. Killed 6 people and sliced my fucking wrist. Keep coming back. It works if you work it, so work it, you work it, and You guys know all those jingles, you know, the Phoenix House philosophy. My philosophy is that every person has an inborn dignity. That's all I fucking remember. Does it still the same? All right, I like that. I had that shit memorized by like the time I was leaving. What other positions you got here? You got expediters, you got coordinators, boss, huh?
Knees.
Well,
You ask
you know?
what kind of positions we have here.
Well, we'll go there a little later. We'll go there a little later with the position. I'm all about different positions, actually. She likes to. How do you know, sir? You want to drop some guilt right now? Is there something we should know? This is just between me, you, and everyone else in this fucking room, all right? What's your name? Shaquan. You know what they say, Shaquan, about, if you use drugs and what's your drug of choice?
Crack.
Angel dust, man.
Who said crack?
I ain't no fucking crackhead. I just fucking smoke dust. I ain't one of those fucking crackhead motherfuckers. But us white guys do something that you black guys don't admit to doing, but you do anyway, so. What is it? Oh, wait. I can just see, because I know a lot of black women now. And, the black guys get along with them like, yo, just between me and you, baby. I don't want to got to do down here and shit, you know what I'm saying? Ruin my, street credit and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know? Ruin my street credits, yeah. Now, well, once the show's over and we leave, you can get up here and do all the fucking jokes you want. How's that sound? Yeah. That's why my ass is not getting paid. Are you the treasurer? What happened to my hand? I got married. Oh, the other hand. Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually an amputee. I did lose my hand. I told you I went out there for 10 years. In that 10 years I went out there to experiment that didn't work. I actually did lose my hand. Yes, I know, but I did lose my hand. Actually, my hand is it's a cosmetic hand. It's made of silicone. Anyone else have anything here made of silicone? Because after the show, I like to play, I'll let you touch mine if you let me touch yours, I want to make sure I got the good silicone. And I tell my wife it's just part of my job. No, but actually I did lose it, and it's tough. That's why I do actually go to Narcotics Anonymous. Any Narcotics Anonymous people here?
Yeah.
A couple, and you have your AA people here. That's why I don't go to AA for that reason. Is first of all, I'm a drug addict, and the second reason is they want to greet you with shaking your hand when you walk into the meeting. When you go to a meeting when there's like 100 people and you go to reach out your hand, but it's tough when you're in a meeting and everyone's like, oh, what happened to your hand? 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 Holy shit! Came from an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting not to do a hand documentary fucking show. But I actually, I finally do. I tell people, I had an accident. But people keep asking me. And I get tired of telling the same shit, so I do the next best thing, I just start making shit up. What happened to my hair? I was a chronic nail biter. And one day I just got a little carried away. And it's tough, because people ask you, they don't mean nothing bad by it, but they ask you silly questions, like people will see me like, oh shit, are you a righty? I'm like, I used to be. Used to be. Or they must be like, oh man, you lost your right hand. It must have been hard to learn how to write lefty. I'm like, believe me, when you're a single right-handed man, the last thing you're worried about doing is learning how to write lefty. On your list of priorities, that just wasn't up there. Learning how to jerk off lefty. Now that's any righties here that ever jerked off lefty? Thank you, sir, for your honesty about it.
I've become ambidextrous.
You do. All right, well, that show's after this show, so. Anyway, you guys have been great. Give yourselves a round of applause for being such a great crowd.